Hello friends, this is Detronus here. I am in a level 28 Greater Rift. It is going good so far, and of course it's going good so far. I just started. I'm so glad you're here to join me now. Make this a little bit more interesting for me. Right now I am trying out my Crusader. I enjoy the Crusader very much. I like the whole kind of melee tough guy vibe, right? I'm doing the Fist of the Heavens build. This is pretty much the only build my Crusader is able to do right now. And while I have best in slot, it just feels like this build's kind of weak, to be honest. I'm trying to go for the pet build or the Holy Shotgun build, but I'm really keen on the pet build. Oh, where the freak did you guys come from? That was weird. Ow. Lightning hurts. Especially in a closed up room. There we go. Rocket. Ouch. Freeze. I blinded them, then I provoked them to make them walk to me. Let's see if they'd stumble in the darkness. Alright, so we're doing okay. What I'm finding out that's really annoying about Greater Rifts, to be honest, is the huge randomness in the levels. If the level's good, you do good. And by level, I mean spawns and the way the level layout is. Ooh, this reflect damage hurts. Not to mention the fire that I'm ignoring under my feet. Alright, where's the third one? There you are, punk. Yeah, it's quite annoying. Back to what I was saying, like, just depending on the mobs you get, whether they're hard mobs, like Act 5 mobs that CC all the time, it's really annoying. And what the strange thing is, Blizzard said that Greater Rifts could be used as a sort of measuring stick or a standard by which to measure the classes to see how comparable they are to each other, and do base tuning on that. Yet that's really strange because of the fact that it's all so random, right? If you're going to use something as a standard, it means it's consistent, right? But Greater Rifts are far from consistent. I almost got my face shocked there. They're far from consistent. You have different mobs. Sometimes I go through rifts or Greater Rifts, and there's just no enemies whatsoever. It's really strange. And other times, there's tons of them. There's tons of elite packs every corner, and killing elite packs is the main way you progress your bar. Yes, sorry about that. Had to get my kids out of here. They decide to come in here right when I'm recording. It's strange, their timing. I have Mighty Morphin Power Rangers in there on Netflix, and they are enjoying that, and then all of a sudden, hey, we heard a mic button press somewhere. We have to go check out and see what it is. So, back to what I was saying, yeah, I don't see how Greater Rifts can be used as a standard, to be honest. It doesn't make sense. Sometimes it feels like Blizzard, the Diablo 3 development team, just lost their brains. I mean, I don't want to be rude or anything, but some of the design decisions they make in this game are just stupid. Like, you'd think they don't play this game themselves. And they're getting better with actually listening to feedback on the forums, it seems. For a long time, the monk community in Diablo, they were suffering. They were doing real bad. And it seemed like finally, I think Druin, the MVP, one of them, he was really persistent in talking about... Oh crap, I'm stuck. No. Ah! Right here at the exit, too. What a shame. Woo! Looks like I got a far ways to run. Yeah, well, just a little bit ago, I traded out Steed for Provoke. The reason I did that is because on single target fights, this build sucks. Like, you run out of Wrath so fast. Oh hey, this'll make the time go by. Unless I die again. I don't understand why I take so much damage, to be honest. I have like 75% elemental reduction through resists. I average about 1,000 resists. Sometimes they're up to 1,200. And I also have the Vigor passive. I forgot what it's called. Whatever one decreases the damage you take by 20% from non-physical sources. And still, I take so much damage. It makes no sense. Like, I don't get it. Brigand. Left one alive somewhere. I didn't get my Bane of the Powerful buff. There he is. Follow me. Right into my trap. And I don't know why I take so much damage. I mean, I have 16,000 toughness. A decent health pool, backed up by a lot of resistant armor. And I also have 40% melee reduction through the String of Ears and Ivory Tower. And they don't do crap for me. I take so much damage from melee sources, and I don't know why. I just don't know why. Oh crap, I'm being tailed. I don't like this kind of thing. But I'm really hoping I can get some better... I mean, grifts have made it where... now you're pigeonholed into specific builds even more than you ever were before. If you want to progress in greater rifts and get farther, I mean, it really narrows it down to a few choice builds. Man, I'm always fighting frickin' electrified. I don't get it. The worst affix for melee users is electrified. Especially when you're in a party with a demon hunter or something, where there's a lot of weaker attacks being put out. And frickin' electrify just procs all the frickin' time. I wish my move proc like that. So yeah, the downside about taking out Steed is that I'm a frickin' slow mofo. I am very slow. And before, that didn't matter. Hey, as long as you survive and get through the content, that's all that mattered. But now, you're timed in grift, so the mindset has kind of changed. Oh, I'm molten now. Why not Jailer or Vortex? Something easy, right? No? Let's give him... At least it's not Fire Chains. My gosh, Fire Chains hurt. So this is roughly, I mean, I don't know. This is probably like doing a Torment 7 or 8. About. Ah, crap. Steed's another reason, or another good reason you want Steed. It's for times like that. If these guys were worse than Plagued and Waller, if they had like Fire Chains in Waller, for instance, or Arcane in Waller in your small area, man, you'd be wishing you took that Steed. I'd be wishing I took that Steed. I plow these monsters down pretty fast, if plow's the word you want to use. Pretty easy. I got tons of Wrath with this Provoke, though. With Provoke in CDR, you get tons of Wrath coming in. And I also have Shield Guard, just in case. My Acrats is almost 100% uptime. I specifically took more toughness than, what is it, like 2% more CDR, which is probably about like 5% more CDR before diminishing returns. I could throw a belt on, but I have 20%, I have the String of Ears. I could throw a belt with CDR on, 8 CDR. But, didn't think I'd need that too much. Oh boy, here's some Fire Chains. And I'm trapped. Get away from you freaks. That would be my daughter laughing in the background. I can provoke them so they can't dig back into the ground. That's funny. Uh-oh, am I lagging? Okay, never mind, never mind. False alarm. Block, 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 block. Block that sucker. See, I have about 3 seconds where I don't have accurate's uptime. Let's get this Nephilim globe. Makes me run faster, right? I feel a little faster. I feel a little lighter. I really want the Crusader to work. I know he can get far, but man, it does get kind of annoying. Just to be honest with you, I don't want to lie to you here. It gets kind of annoying having to be a fat sumo wrestler wherever I go for every build there is. It does get annoying. I mean, why couldn't he just be this big buff guy like he is in human form? Goes in Akrat's form, and he suddenly gains 500 pounds into his waist. I don't know. Gains like 3 feet of waist. 3 feet on his waistline. Like literally. I don't know why. Does that signify him being tougher? Are fat people naturally tougher? I wouldn't think so. No offense to those who might be fat out there. I guess it means they could take a hit. They're harder to throw around. But this isn't sumo wrestling. This is dead. Ah. Ah. Man. 2 deaths. 2 deaths. I'm talking too much. That's fine. You know what? Making this time doesn't really matter. I found out. You know what happens when you don't make this time? Sure, you might be ashamed, dying twice like I am, but I'm not going to edit it out. If you don't make this time, the only thing that happens, you know what happens? You don't get to upgrade your key. But why on earth would you want to upgrade your key? If you make it right in the trials, you get your X straight on that, and get a high key to begin with for the gems you're trying to level up. You don't really need to upgrade your key, right? Actually, I don't know where I'm going. I should be going back that way to finish off that pack, huh? That's fine. Why not keep pushing forward? Well, there's a lot of reasons why you shouldn't keep pushing forward, but I'm hoping there's some mobs right here. No. Oh, 3 mobs. Gotta love this mob density. Okay, maybe I should have. Hey, 2. Oh. Maybe 4 mobs? Wow. Now we're getting somewhere, aren't we? Hoping. There we go. Ooh, this guy's easy, man. I don't think I'll be able to make the timer, to be honest. I died too much. Twice. Too many. This guy does no damage to me. Like, no damage. But he doesn't have mobs. This is where Crusader Fist of Heaven's build just tapers off. Becomes useless. Single target fights, so horrible. At least this guy has a lot of mass, where a lot of my fists hit him. My heaven fists. No way I'm going to get through 6 million HP in enough time. Being mana starved as I am. Sure, I'm calling it mana, why not? That's what it's freaking. Hey, there's some mobs. Right. Ooh, a heart. Wait till I'm back in Akrats, then attack. There you go. If I ignore the little oozes, oozes are actually giving me mana. Oh, wow. The enemy is helping me out. Thank you, enemy. If it wasn't for you. Too bad they didn't start spawning earlier. I could have had this. The reason why they're helping me out is because my shield guard gives me 9 more wrath per enemy hit. So does my provoke. Except provoke, I think, is like 7 more wrath. Man, this is a long, annoying. These rifts bosses, man. You know, playing a more defensive build would be nice, but the developers, they hate it, but they developed this game, they designed this game in a damage race. Everything, now even based on time, everything's a damage race now. Is that Roland's? No. Dang. I want some Roland set pieces. Everything's a damage race now. Now you got the time. You have monsters like this, where as the game gets harder, all they do is beef up their HP, not their damage, really. So, of course, most people stack 80%. Are you kidding me? 80%? Alright, I quit. Are you serious? What is this? 1 out of 3 for 80%? 80%? I crit all the time. I got 40% crit chance. I'm gonna lose my brain. Alright, what do we get here? The Cooney frickin' Prowlers. That is pretty nice. For a holy shotgun, that's pretty nice. I'll keep those. I already got this shoulder. Let's see if I got better rolls. No. The one I have equipped is a lot better. I have perfect cooldown reduction, perfect resistance, but I have low strength and low vitality. But I also have health globes. Health globes are almost a must on as much pieces as you can get it on because of this. Heal amount is increased by 1% of each of your health globe bonuses. Yes. Yes. And this is the Vigilant. That was the one I was talking about earlier. I mean, look at my toughness. Right? 77%, 72% plus 20%. I mean, we're talking about 90% damage reduction here, including my 40% melee. And, oh, I don't have any elite damage reduction. And a huge health pool. And monsters do that much damage to me? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Monsters doing that much damage to me, and I fail 3 times on an 80% chance to upgrade my gem. You gotta be kidding me. If it was only 2, I could do 1 more rift and then have this 25. But, you know what? The world's not perfect, is it? The world is not a good place sometimes for us. Ah, well. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Even with the deaths, I'm just keeping it real. I'm not gonna edit them out. I make mistakes, especially when I'm talking, not concentrating on frozen things underneath my feet that can barely see with all the effects in this game. Especially, I mean, it's hard to see stuff on your feet when you're doing this. It is, I'll be honest. But, oh well, I'd rather see that. I want to see cool stuff in this game. I don't like how they've tuned out, made other people's effects kind of invisible. Makes no sense, but... Alright, hopefully you enjoyed this. I'll end off on some of this. Let's see if I can get my Task Grantheo. No. Okay, one more shot. Let's see. One more bloody shot. Boom, 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 boom. Nope. Oh, whoa! Whoa! Man, I've been after this pair for a long time. Man, my set of 500 of those will be complete now. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so glad you guys were here to see that. Oh, man. That's awesome. Shoot, who needs gauntlets of a Khan, right? Oh, man, I'd rather have these any day. Well, thank you very much for watching, and I'm so glad you saw that. Bye.